Good evening, Dr. Jason. How are you feeling this evening, and what is it like being part of this edition of WOIS?
I'm very pleased to be here. I think that a film festival is always a great occasion, and very much looking forward to seeing some of the budding and amateur photographers as they put together their sessions for us.
Awesome. And so what do you think about WOIS as a platform, and why do you think that it's really important, or if it is important?
Yeah, well, I think there's a great deal of emphasis now on visual media, and I think that we really need platforms like WOIS, particularly the short films. I think as the younger generation's attention span decreases, then there's much more scope for a lot of innovation in terms of filmmaking. So looking forward to that.
And so getting more into like a little bit of the harder question. So as academic president, this is I think the first time you've had the opportunity to witness WOIS. And what is it that you are really expecting out of this edition, considering it's led by, the School of Media at Manipal? And what is it like seeing students completely like organize the entire fest?
Well, the one thing is I'm absolutely amazed that the students have been able to do something like this. I think it's very important. I think that the discipline that you're in requires you to get out there and create films and knowledge like that. And as far as the whole event goes, I really hope that we can take this and you can take that onto bigger and better things. And I see no reason why this WOIS Film Festival can't be a cultural icon of this particular region.
And okay, lastly, do you have any advice for students who want to get into the field, or who are kind of venturing very early on into this field?
Yeah, I think a lot of people have a natural passion when they come out of school there. And I think that with the right guidance, the right equipment, there's fantastic potential in the film and arts area. And I think if they can mix that with some of the other cross-disciplinary education they can get at university, they could have a well-rounded degree, a well-rounded experience at university to really build a solid career in an area that I think is still got a lot of room to blossom there.
And last bonus question, what is your all-time favorite movie that you can watch like literally any time of the day, probably the whole day?
I think I'm probably embarrassing myself here. Apart from a couple of war movies there, I think that Love Actually. Yeah, I think that that's one I've watched pretty much over and over again. I thought it was a brilliantly put together film, the way it was cut there. That'll be my pick for the one that I've probably seen most times.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. And I really hope that you enjoy this evening and that, it meets your expectations and much more.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.